Yo, what's up guys? It's Noah here. And in today's video, we're going to be talking through a couple of my favorite plays on Prizepicks for today for Thursday, March the 10th. Now we just have a 2-game slate today, so it was kind of tough to find a lot of picks that I was super confident in, that I felt really great about, that I felt about good about sharing. So I have 2 picks circled that I did really like that I will share in this video. I think this is a slate where, it kind of makes sense to maybe play a little bit lighter. If you want to, just take the day off, I wouldn't hate that either. I personally probably won't be taking the day off. I'll still have some sort of action. I'm a degenerate. I love to get action in. I love to sweat stuff. So I'll still be playing something. But it was definitely tough to find a lot of picks that I felt great about. With the 2-game slate, there's just not many options. We'll talk through the 2 picks that I do like in this video. Just as always, guys, if you do enjoy these Prizepicks videos, I would appreciate it if you would click that like button down below. If you're new to the channel here, you have not yet, hit that subscribe button as well. We are on the road to 25,000 subscribers, and hopefully we'll hit that milestone maybe by the end of March. Ever since I started making these Prizepicks videos, seen a lot of new faces on the channel. The growth and the increase in subscribers has definitely been good to see. So I appreciate all you guys checking out these Prizepicks videos. If you do play on Prizepicks every day, make sure you hit that subscribe button, because I will be uploading these videos Monday through Friday, along with my DFS videos that I do make the night before. And if you guys actually want more Prizepicks plays from me, I do give those out over on Patreon. $20 per month gets you access to all of my other Prizepicks plays, along with all of my other DFS content as well. You can get in our Discord chat. That is all available for Patreon members. So if you want to check out the Patreon, it's linked down below in the description. But before we do start talking about our plays for today, we can recap yesterday. We went 1-2 on the 3 picks we gave out yesterday, so it definitely was not a good day. We did hit on the over 26.5 points for Trae Young. He barely hit it, like in the final, 30 seconds. He got an and one in the final 30 seconds to score 27 points. So Trae Young just went over for us yesterday. Terry Rozier just didn't have that good of a game against Boston. He came up way short of his PRA. And then Marvin Bagley had a terrible game as well. He got in foul trouble. He came up a good way short of his fantasy point projection. So Terry Rozier, Marvin Bagley did not come through for us yesterday. Luckily, though, Trae Young did. So we at least went 1-2. Still, though, 1-2. That's good. That's just not going to get the job done. We want to hit all our picks. And hopefully today we can hit both of the picks that I do share in this video. Again, guys, if you have not checked out Prizepicks yet, you can actually sign up with my promo code Noah. That will give you a 100% match on your first deposit up to $100. So if you bet player props on any other site, on DraftKings Sportsbook or any other sportsbook, you can try out Prizepicks. There's no juice, there's no odds, so you can bet really heavy favorites and not be penalized for that. Prizepicks is very simple. You're just picking the over or the under, and then based on how many picks you make, that will determine what the payout structure is. But yeah, guys, if you have not yet, sign up for Prizepicks and use my promo code, and they'll match your first deposit up to $100. But let's talk through these 2 picks. We got one coming in the PRA category, and then we got one coming in the assist category. So PRA, I got burned by Kevin Durant's PRA on Tuesday. That was something that I did recommend in that game against Charlotte. And obviously he had a terrible game, came up way short. Kyrie Irving went nuts on Tuesday, had like 50 points. Look, if Kyrie Irving doesn't score 50 points again, I feel pretty confident about Kevin Durant getting us over 39.5 points, rebounds, assists. If you can, we talked about this in Tuesday's video. You can look at his numbers this year without James Harden on the floor, and they're really, really good. He's played 523 minutes without Harden on the floor this season. Kevin Durant's got a 34.5% usage rate. He's averaging 1.5 fantasy points per minute, but fantasy points per minute, that's not really something we're looking at here. But if you actually look at, his assist percentage, he's got a 33% assist percentage, 12.4% total rebound percentage, and per 36, he's averaging almost 30 and a half, or he's averaging 30.5 points, close to 7.5 assists, and over 8 rebounds per 36 in the 523 minutes that he has played without James Harden. Obviously, we should expect Kevin Durant to probably play close to 36 minutes today, if not more than that. I think last game he played like 37 minutes. We've seen Steve Nash be comfortable playing KD and Kyrie, close to 40 minutes in competitive games. And in a national TV game against the Sixers, in what should be a close game. Right now, this game has a 4.5 point spread, 234 over under. Looks like a really good game to target. I think both these 2 games should stay close. This is definitely, it's a good 2-game slate, because these are 2 really good games, and they're both expected to be close. Both should be somewhat high scoring. I like over 39.5 points, rebounds, assists for Kevin Durant. I know we got burned by it on Tuesday, but I'm fine going right back to it today. With how KD can just contribute in all categories, he can score, he can get rebounds, he can get assists. I could definitely see him getting, 29, 30 points, 5, 6 rebounds, 5, 6 assists, easily hitting his PRA. And I think, the reason I like taking PRA is just because with Kevin Durant, he can get rebounds, he can get assists. I could definitely see him coming up a little bit short of his points prop, but still hitting PRA because he can get rebounds and assists. I would have to think if he gets 29 points and goes over his points prop, he's probably going to get enough points, or he's probably going to get enough rebounds and assists to go over his PRA as well. So I feel a little bit better about PRA than I do points for Kevin Durant. But honestly, if you wanted to go with both, I kind of like both. You know, he had a bad game Tuesday, and now his projections come down a little bit. Like, I don't really understand that. I know the matchup against Philly may not be as good. Philly's been playing really, really slow. They're a good defensive team. Matisse Thybulle will probably guard KD, but KD he's unguardable. He can win in any matchup, and you know, him and Kyrie are going to dominate the usage on this team. I think KD can easily get us 40 points, rebounds, and assists and go over his projection today. So I do like that as one of the 2 picks in this video. And then the second pick is in the same game, and it's on the other side with the Sixers. We're going to take over 10.5 assists for James Harden. So you can actually look at James Harden last 5 games. These are all 5 of these games he has played with the Sixers. He's played 5 games with the Sixers, and he's gone over his assist prop in 4 of those 5 games. The one game he didn't go over, that was the day that I actually recommended going over his assists. So, you know, just a red flag here. The one game that Harden did not go over, that was when I took his over. So I'm going to take his over today. If he goes under again, you can all blame me because I don't know why. It seems like this always happens. When a player is hitting their over, 5, 6, 7 straight games, when I finally take their over, that's when they finally go under. It's so weird, man. It's honestly like, it makes me scratch my head sometimes. So, Harden, he's gone over this in 4 of their 5 games. The one game he didn't was when I took his over. I like taking his over today. So if he goes under, then I'll look stupid again, and I'll be tilted. But the numbers really back it up. I mean, you can look at his assist percentage this season with the Sixers. I mean, he's got a 50% assist percentage in 186 minutes that he's played with Philadelphia this year. I mean, 50% assist percentage. That's like higher than like Chris Paul. That's close to it. And you can actually look at his potential assist over the last 5 games. So all these games were with the Sixers. In his 5 games with the Sixers, he's averaged 22.5 potential assists per game, 12.5 assists per game. On average, around 50% of your potential assists are going to be converted into actual assists. So if he gets 22 potential assists today, which is what he's been averaging with the Sixers, feel pretty good about him getting 11 assists and going over his point or his assist prop. If this line does go up to 11, I would be a little bit hesitant just because I could see him finishing with 11 assists, and I don't know if I'd really want to be playing for the push. So I like getting it at 10.5. If it does go up to 11, I think I'd be a little hesitant. But over 10.5 assists for Harden, I do feel pretty good about today. I mean, his assist percentage is massive. So far with the Sixers, he's been getting a ton of potential assists. He's hit this prop in 4 of his 5 games with the Sixers. He's got a ton of shooters around him. Tyrese Maxey, Tobias Harris. He can kick it out to those guys who can, get assists for him and can make shots to get assists for him. He can feed it to Joel Embiid in the post. They can run pick and roll. There's just so many ways for Harden to get assists. He has the ball in his hands so much. Over 10.5 assists, I like it quite a bit. I know last time I took it, it didn't hit, but I'm going to take it today. If it doesn't hit again, then, man, I'm just really unlucky. But I do like going over on Harden's assists. These are 2 props I do like for today's slate. Again, it's just a 2-gamer, so it was tough to find a ton that really stood out, but these are 2 that I did circle that I like quite a bit. I will have some other picks I like that I will share on Patreon, so if you want to check out the Patreon, you can see all my other props. It's going to be tough to find a ton of other stuff today, but I'll probably share 3 or 4 other picks that I do like for Patreon members. So again, if you're interested in the Patreon, you can check that out. Link down below in the description. If you have not signed up for Prizepicks yet, and you guys want to check them out, you want to tell the picks I give in this video, you want to make some entries for yourself, you can actually sign up for Prizepicks and use my promo code as we discussed at the beginning of the video. Use promo code NOAH. They'll match your first deposit up to $100 when you do sign up with my code. But best of luck tonight, guys. Appreciate you watching. Just a 2-gamer, but we'll be back Friday with a big slate Friday. I think there's like 10 or 11 games on Friday, so I'll see you guys in Friday's video. Best of luck tonight. We'll see you in the next one.